Yes, guys, good evening to all. This evening again, I'm doing another walking video to the Grantley Adams International Airport. Again, I'm on the old airport road known as Coverley. This was the road everyone had to use to get to the airport before there was an ABC highway. And this road behind here is the ABC highway, which is the secondary road to the airport. So this is the ABC highway behind here, and this is the old road, the old airport road. Yes, guys, I'm walking along Coverley Christchurch, heading towards the Grantley Adams International Airport. So this is the road to the airport via the south coast of Barbados and Oistins. So you will use this road to get to the airport if you're coming from the south coast or Oistins. This can best be referred to as Highway 7. Highway 7 commences by Highway 7 commences by the Garrison area and runs all the way up the south coast, all the way up through Oistins, all the way up to the airport. So this was the road everyone had to use to get to the airport long before there was any ABC highway. You can see the light and power generators for the Seawell station here. Seawell generating station for the Barbados light and power. And look back at Coverley Road again. This is a look back at the old Coverley. And this is the ABC highway behind here once again. Behind this house, there's a track that take you to the highway. There's a track that will take you to the highway, mostly for pedestrians. This track behind this old house will take you to the ABC highway, the Charnock section. And as I said before, the ABC highway was the plan of Barbados' second Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Tom Adams. But he did not live to see it completed. He died 4 years before the highway was completed. The highway started sometime in the mid-80s and it was completed by 1989. But Tom Adams died in 1985, so he died 4 years before the highway was completed. But that was his visionary for an ABC highway, which starts by the airport and would end by the University of the West Indies at KFA campus. This is now the Seawell Industrial Estate. Looking back at the old Coverley Road again, which is the road to the ABC, which is the road to the airport, coming from the south coast of the island. But the ABC highway is much faster to get to the airport because there's not much traffic that kind of way along the ABC highway. It's much faster. You can mostly use the ABC highway or the back roads. Again, this is a part of the Seawell Industrial Estate. So the ABC highway or the back road is much faster to get to the airport rather than having to come up the south coast. The south coast is a bustling tourist belt. Lots of tourists frequent that area. Along here, Stinge and Rockley, and there are two Chafet and KFC restaurants along the south coast, which have drive-thrus as well, and people often frequent those restaurants. So the traffic always backed up. So it will be a bit challenging to get up to the airport. So it's best to use the highway. This is the road that will take you to the highway. This road here to the left takes you back to the ABC highway. This road will take you back to the ABC highway starting from Charnock section. So the ABC highway is known as the top road, and the Coverley road here where I'm on is known as the lower road. And this road here to the right takes you back to the Grantley Adams Industrial Estate, where the old airport used to be. So again, looking at the ABC highway, which is the top road, and the road here where I'm on is the lower road. That is why Coverley is referred to as the old airport road, because that was the original road everyone had to use to get to the airport long before there was any ABC highway. But now there's ABC highway and back roads. Those are much faster to get to the airport. I'm now walking through Sewell Industrial Estate, on the site where the old airport used to be when it was Sewell Airport, before moving to its present location. The airport moved to its present location in 1976, and it was renamed the Grantley Adams International Airport. Since then, the airport underwent construction on more than one occasion. First in 1985, again in 2007, and again in 2012, and then again sometime in 2021, which was this year, in recent months. It was expanded or something like that. So yes, this is the Sewell generating station for the Barbados Light and Power. The Barbados Light and Power is our main source of electricity here in Barbados. It was established in 1911. They celebrated their 100th anniversary in 2011, which was 10 years ago. So this was once a serve the airport where you know find commercial the airport industrial estates, industries in this area. So the airport is situated in the southern parish of Christchurch here in Barbados, and it is also in close proximity to the parish of St. Philip, which is to the southeastern end of the island. So the airport is mostly southeast between Christchurch and in close proximity to St. Philip. As soon as you pass the airport, you will be entering the parish of St. Philip, starting from Rock Hall, where the squatters live or used to live. Then you end up in Penny Hall, which is now known as Gemswick, and then St. Martin's, all in St. Philip. St. Martin's is in St. Philip, and then Curtains, all in St. Philip, in close proximity to the airport. So the airport was renamed after one of our national heroes, who was the Premier of Barbados and also a Prime Minister of the West Indies. So Grantley Adams, and he was the father of Barbados' second Prime Minister, Tom Adams. So the airport is named after the father, and the roundabout and highway is named after the son. All the airport industrial estate at Sewell Christchurch. This is Sewell Christchurch, the Sewell Industrial Estate or the Grantley Adams Industrial Estate. I've now reached the site of the old airport. Where this wall is was the old airport site. This was the old airport site here. And this building here, in the background here, this building here was the old airport when it was a Sewell Airport before moving to its present location in 1976. This is where the airport used to be. It is now a postal service in there. And this is the wall here where the old airport used to be, for the old airport. You can even see the planes parked on the tarmac, the DHL plane. DHL plane here parked on the tarmac. And the Virgin Atlantic plane also parked here. And the British Airways next to it. The guy who owns Virgin Atlantic, Sir Richard Branson, has a house here in Barbados on the west coast in the parish of St. James. He has a house down there as well. You can see planes on the tarmac here as well. A plane here now taking off, about to take off on the runway. This plane is now departing Barbados, going on the runway to turn back, to come back. You can even see the control tower for the airport. So the airport moved from this site in 1976 to this location here. This is now our airport. It moved here in 1976 and being renamed the Grantley Adams International Airport. So when the airport was here, it was Sewell Airport. And when it moved here, it was renamed the Grantley Adams International Airport. This is all the airport site here, where the old airport used to be. Our airport here in Barbados offers direct flights to destinations in the Eastern Caribbean, Central America, United States, Canada, parts of Europe, and the United Kingdom. And we're approaching St. Bartholomew's Church. So this is all the wall for the St. Bartholomew's Anglican Church. Again, a look at the Grantley Adams International Airport, which is Barbados' only port of entry by air. Barbados is a small country, 166 square miles along the Eastern Caribbean chain, off the Eastern Caribbean chain, with its neighboring islands, St. Lucia and St. Vincent, and its capital is Bridgetown. This is St. Bartholomew's Church out here. The capital of Barbados is Bridgetown. It was renamed Bridgetown. It was named Bridgetown after the Indian bridge that the Arabs built back in the 1600s. And this is the St. Bartholomew's Church here, Anglican Church. Heading back to the airport road now. This is all the old airport road known as Cobley. And this is St. Bartholomew's Anglican Church, which was established in 1830. It is situated just outside of the airport exit. This is all the old airport road known as Cobley. The road to the left takes you back to Cobley and back to Oistins and the south coast. And the road here to the right takes you back to the airport entrance and exit and back into the parish of St. Philip. And it can also take you back to the ABC highway as well. This is St. Bartholomew's Church here with this church cemetery. And opposite will be the rectory where the priest lives. St. Bartholomew's Church, established in 1830. St. Bartholomew's Anglican Church, located at Sewell and Christchurch, Barbados. Just outside the airport exit. St. Bartholomew's Church. St. Bartholomew's Anglican Church. now approaching the Saul Skywatch, which is now Saul GAIA, or Saul Grantley Adams International Airport, which is to the left hand side here. This Saul was built here in 2020, sometime in mid 2020, after the other gas station, which was right next door to the airport, closed down. It was Esso first, and then it was changed to Saul, and then it closed, and then in 2020 it was closed, so replaced, and then it was replaced by this modern structure here. It is known as Saul GAIA, but it was originally Saul Skywatch. The old gas station by the airport was Saul Skywatch, but now this one has been renamed Saul GAIA. Our airport can be referred to as GAIA, GAIA BGI, or simply the Grantley Adams International Airport. You can see the districts of Charnock and Hopefield, which is right opposite the airport as well. This is another Tom Adams roundabout. This is where the ABC highway commences. You can even see some planes taking off as well. This is the airport exit here. So this is the Tom Adams roundabout where the ABC highway commences. The ABC highway commences by this roundabout here. And you make the left turn. You will be now entering the ABC highway, where that silver car is coming down from. Is the entrance. That is where the ABC highway commences, and it will end all the way down to the west of the island by University of the West Indies at KFA campus. So the left leg will take you back, will now be starting the ABC highway, and that will be the Tom Adams section of the ABC highway. And this is the Tom Adams roundabout here, which is sponsored by West India Biscuit Company, known as Ribisco. That's our local biscuit and cookie manufacturers here in Barbados. So this is the airport here. And this is the airport exit, so you can only exit the airport from here. If you are driving a vehicle, you have to exit from here. You cannot enter, you can only exit. Unfortunately, I'm not able to go on the airport compound and film, so I'll have to film from on the outside. This district here is Charnock and Hopefield. This is Charnock and Hopefield district here, which is just opposite the airport. And again, I look at the Tom Adams roundabout, and the St. Bartholomew's Church, and the new Saul gas station. That's great. This is all the airport road here in Christchurch. And this is all the yard of the Grantley Adams International Airport. Situated at Sewell, just past Sewell in a place called Spencer's in Christchurch, Barbados. This is all our airport here. And this is Charnock, the district of Charnock and Hopefield as well. which is just opposite the airport. I'm now walking along. This is the airport, the section of the ABC highway where the highway commences. This is the Adams section, Tom Adams section. Well, this is Highway 7, so this is just off the ABC highway. So it's neither the ABC highway or the old road, this is just Highway 7. This is our airport here, known as the Grantley Adams International Airport. Named after one of our national heroes, so Grantley Adams. And you can see the control tower for the airport as well. Looking back towards the ABC highway. The control tower for the airport, and this is all the yard for the airport. All the Grantley Adams International Airport in Sewell, Christchurch. Grantley Adams International Airport in Sewell, Christchurch, Barbados. Barbados is only port of entry by air. You can see the airport has been expanded. So this is all the airport here, the Grantley Adams International Airport. Situated in Christchurch, Barbados. Yeah. Right next door to the airport will be the Barbados Concorde Experience, where the hangar is for the airport, for the Concorde jet. That is where the Concorde jet is now housed, since it no longer operates. It is now housed at the Barbados Concorde Experience. Grantley Adams International Airport here. And this is the second roundabout here for the airport that takes you to the entrance, and straight up will take you back into the parish house in Phillip. And this is Pug's Bar on the opposite side here. Pug's Bar and Restaurant just outside the airport. So this is the airport here, the Grantley Adams International Airport. And this is the site where the old Saul Skywatch gas station used to be. It is now being pushed down. And it's relocated further down the road, right opposite St. Bartholomew's Church. And this is the entrance to the Barbados Concorde Experience as well, where the Concorde jet is now housed. They can also hold functions and dances and cocktail parties there. So this is the Grantley Adams International Airport in Sewell, Christchurch, Barbados. And this is the roundabout here. The second roundabout by the airport. To take you to St. Philip. Straight ahead here, we'll be entering the parish of St. Philip via Rock Hall and Gemswick and via Rock Hall and Gemswick and St. Martin's. Yes, please. The Grantley Adams International Airport. And the second roundabout after the Tom Adams roundabout. Thanks for watching and have a blessed evening.